Hey guys, it's Mustard233 Gaming here. Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, well, where did you get the mic? I had a set of Turtle Beaches laying around the house, and I don't know, just to start off, because I don't really have much. But, today, um, I think we're gonna do a little, uh, what's it called? Custom track. So, you're gonna wanna open up a Photoshop. I'll put a link in the description to download this. And a 30-day free trial. Kinda sucks, but oh yeah, I was working on some stuff earlier. So what you're gonna do, go to File, New, title or whatever. I don't do it at the beginning. But you're gonna make background content white, height, whatever, to 2048 or 1024. I'm gonna do 1024 for this video because it's gonna be faster. So do that, and what you wanna do is go to your bucket and then go to the color picker. Oops, set the height to 0. Base, I usually do 10. So I can see you have kind of like a sorry, anyway, like dark gray background. So what you want to do? New layer. What I do for my height maps to get like hills and stuff, I just kind of draw it myself. But what I've seen some people do is where is it? Layer. No. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll have to look. Yeah, I'll have to look. I don't know where it's at. But yeah. So after you get that done, I've watched 2 tutorials. I've seen it where you draw the track and then all that, which I like that better. But I don't know. It's up to you guys. And then I would do the brush and have it up to like 50 or something. No, I had like 40. Yeah, so that was like normal, and then you go around and you set that all the way. Just go around and kind of draw your track, whatever. But today, I'm gonna do this one because I don't know, it just seems easier. So we'll do a little like straight away, you know. That's a goofy berm. Well, not really berm, but just turn. And we'll go to like, sorry. I'm going to like here, put that there. Oops. Oops. Oh yeah, to get rid of these like extra lines right here, just go Alt. That one will always stay. But then, just draw your line. And then you should be good. Oops, how did I do that? Alright. Yeah, mine's pretty close there to the edge, but that's what moving is for after. So what you want to do is you want to go to stroke. Set your brush up to this size and then set the color all the way up to 100 and then do OK and then hit enter to get rid of the lines and then crap, what? I'll just fix that with the brush real quick. Okay, whatever, it's just something like it. And then what you want to do now is bring the opacity down to 10, so it's like a light. Oh wait, oh, sorry. Bring the color all the way down to black, and then color it. Okay, and then bring the opacity down to 10, of course. Now, what you want to do is add groups. So this just makes it easier for me. I've seen people, they just like rename their layers and stuff, but I think that's just too much work. So open a new folder and name it jumps or whatever you want to start with. I usually do jumps because it makes it easier. Add a new layer and get your rectangular marquee tool. Sorry, I thought I was in Blender. I've been making intros, but let me make this full screen. Okay, it's probably better. But sorry. I've seen a lot of tutorials. Well, just track making tutorials, and they only do tables, doubles, and all that. My first jump right here, I want to show you guys how to make a step up. Now, this is going to be the first time that I've actually made one. So, I've seen pictures and stuff, and I've talked to Jamie T and have the C4 detonators kit. So, I know what it looks like, know what it should be like somewhat. So, you want to draw like a little rectangle for your face. This isn't your face. And then you want to change that to your gradient, and you want to have it so it goes black to white. So 0 to 100. Okay? And then just shift drag. Wait, oops. Yeah, make sure it's on the first one. And then shift D to deselect. And then what you want to do is go to image, adjustments, curves, and bring this side all the way down. And then bring the middle up and put kind of like a curve into the face. So see that? Okay. And then what you want to do is get your rectangular marquee, add a new layer, and go from the middle of that to there, and drag it. And what you want to do is go image adjustments, curves again, and this one right here, drag it and try to match it up with the other one. But first, what we want to, oops, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, but drag this out here more, to right there. That should be good. So image adjustment, curves, that one down, and try to make this one like match up with that one. Okay, now we've got that done. You want to bring that up, bring that down. And now you have your landing of your step up. Just bring that up to that level. Yeah, I know you're probably thinking, whoa, that looks goofy. Nah, this is the first time, so don't worry about it. You don't need to really follow this. But, so there we go. You want to shift left click and then right click. Sorry, voice crack. And then merge layers. That's how it becomes into one. I do this so my sides look good. Blur the sides, and then now you have your jump. So what you want to do is bring your opacity down. Change this to screen, so you have that, and then bring your opacity down to whatever you feel is right. For me, and this jump, I'm gonna say 22. Okay, now we have that done. Just to make this tutorial quick. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. So we will be back in a second. I had almost forgot. Oh, get that out of here. Okay, I almost forgot. I need to teach you guys how to make singles and doubles. Sorry. No, not really singles and doubles. Just like kind of like a rhythm. So, add a new layer. Of course, your rectangular marquee. You guys know that. Bring that out. Drag, shift drag, Control D, image adjustments, curves, or Control M. I think that's what it was. We'll check here in a second. But now bring that up all the way, and then the side that's going to have your face is this side. So drag that out, and then drag that side out, so it's a big single. Okay. Go to screen. Control T to make this just a little bit bigger. And then your blur the sides. So we'll make this a triple. Okay. We'll do duplicate layer. Okay. Or we could have just done Control J, but I'm too lazy. Put that there. Okay. And now add a new layer, and this one will be our landing. So do that, and then shift drag. Now you got your gradient. So image adjustment, curves. Remember, bring that down, and then up, whoops, up, and then landing. So we'll bring that over there more. Now we have a long sloped landing. Okay. Sorry. Then that to screen, and now we have all three of our jumps. I'm gonna move this second one just a tiny bit so that it's even. And then I'm gonna do merge layers, change that to screen, and bring your opacity down. I will be bringing that down to to 28. You guys can do whatever feels comfortable for your liking. Sorry. And then we will let's make a spine right here, and then we'll be putting the table right there. But on their spine, yeah, you know, big gradient, big spine. Control D to deselect, and then yeah, shift drag, of course. Image adjustments, curves. You want to bring that up. That's gonna be the side of the face, the side that we're gonna be coming up on, and then we'll have one there in the middle, and we'll put one right there because we want one there, and then bring that down so we get a landing. We'll bring this in more, and then do that. Okay, now we have that. Screen, blur tool, blur the sides. Opacity down to whatever you feel is good. And now we need to add our start straight too, but we'll do that later. Now you want to do, we'll do whoops there, our table here, and then a single roller into the berm, or a kicker, a big kicker about right here that just bucks you. But add a new layer and do about half of what your table's gonna be. Okay. Control D to deselect, image adjustments, curves, and bring. Oh yeah. Okay. So your output on this one, you want to bring that up to whatever. I do 100, and then grab one from the middle and bring it out to where you want that. Make this output 100. Drag that out there just a little bit and build your face. Okay. Now you want to remember this one. Remember 100. Add a new layer. This is better. It's zoomed in because it makes it just a lot easier to match up. Okay, now match that up as best as you can. It's kind of tricky, but we will be dragging that out to there. The reason I make the first one so short is because that's just the beginning. That's it. This one, I like to make it long. Okay, so Control D, image adjustment, curves. Bring that up to 100 and bring that down. Then put one like right there, that there, and now we have a sloped landing. Now merge layers, blur tool, screen, Control T, whoops, Shift T, yeah, Control T. What we want to do is rotate that and fit the track. We'll shorten it up just a bit. And then apply. Now we have our table. I will be bringing down the opacity down to 49. And now for our whoops. Add a new group. Rename this whoops. And since this is at a weird angle, we will be making them like that. And then we will transform them to the straightaway. Remember to add a new layer. Shift drag, Control D, image adjustments, curves. Now I've seen multiple ways to make whoops, but this is just, I feel this is the easier way, because I see people where they drag it, they use a brush, and what you want to do is Control J. But yeah, I've seen it where they do a brush, and I mean, yeah, they do turn out pretty good. We will adjust that again. Control J. We will be adjusting all these. We're just putting them where we want them to go. Control J, and we'll make it till about right there. But yeah, I've seen people where they do it with brushes, and I don't know, it's just weird. I feel this is more easier, and I prefer it. It feels more comfortable to me. But now, what we want to do is we want to go through all of our whoops and adjust them to fit the track. This one we don't have to do much. That one we have to do quite a bit. Or it was just hanging off the track a lot. Yeah, it was. The next one, Control T, drag that down just a tiny bit. That one's good. So that's layer 2. No, 2 is there. 3. Yep. Oops. Yeah, that's what we did. Because the first one is just a copy. Now the other ones actually have the numbers. That's really confusing. I hate how Photoshop does that. I wish they would just number the first copy as copy 1, not go copy and then copy 2. Copy, and drag that out, and the first one is already set to the track. So you want to merge all the ones except for the first one. So merge the layers, normal, screen, and bring the opacity down to like 19, and you want your first one lower than the second one. So we'll do 16, bring that to screen. Now we have our whoops. So, whoops. Now we want to add a new group. This will be berms. Okay, and for this tutorial I'll only be making one berm just to make it fast. Add a new layer, explicit marquee tool, and shift drag. Make it about the size of the berm, doesn't really matter. Grab your gradient in up here on the top, right next to the gradient chooser picker. There's these little things you choose. Choose the second one. Okay. Now try to find the middle as best you can. Doesn't matter. I usually don't, and my berms still turn out pretty good. So Control D to deselect. Image, adjustments, curves. Now for supercross berms, where the rider actually has to lean, they're like that. Now motocross berms, outdoors, and nationals and stuff like that, the berms are like that, so they grab you. It's really easy to ride. But since our track is more of a supercross, we'll be making a supercross berm. So like that. Now grab your rectangular marquee, go a little bit below half, delete, Control D, and then what you want to do is like grab a pixel or so from that. Go Control T and just drag it out. Apply. Okay, now get your eraser. I usually run about 80. The hardness 0, so it's the soft brush, and then flow 52. Control D, deselect, and then just kind of erase. Definitely do the middle, and then just erase it to your liking. Do Control T to rotate, and we'll extend that just a bit. Apply, and fit that to the berm. Now do screen, and there you go. You have your berm. Now for ruts, we will add a new group. Do ruts, new layer, and there's two different types of ruts. So there's the one that dig into the ground, and then there's the ones that just are there. We will be making both right here. No, do it right here. So the first one is going to be the one that just kind of sits there. That one, you want to bring it, like level it, how an angle that riders will come in, and then do that to, let's make that a bit bigger. So that's about there, and then drag from there to there. Fill path white, opacity 100, and enter to get rid of those lines, and there's your first rut. You want to do filter, blur, Gaussian blur, or however you say it. I don't really care. Drag it to wherever. I usually do about 2.7 for those. Now, the ones that dig in, those ones are a bit easier, I think. Add a new layer, and then drag that out to about there. Do a little path. Okay. Enter to delete those lines, do Control J I and add the part that will be digging into the ground. Line it up, however, then merge layers and bring your filter, Gaussian blur, and there you go. Yeah, like I said, I usually run about 2.7. Bring your opacity down to about, you'll do 16 on that, and 12 on that. Okay? Now, I've showed you pretty much the basics. Whoops. Oh, I almost forgot that. In your whoops, go to your whoops layer, grab your blur, and blur, kind of blur them out so they look a little smoother. Okay? And now, this is our track map, our height map. Sorry, I'm just closing these out so they're not annoying. And then file, new, that of course. And you want to go, and your layer will make that. Hold on. I'm going to go into layer 1, hide all these layers. Even that one. Well, no, we'll keep that there. No, just hide it. Zoom out, go here to the corner, highlight that, edit, copy, go in here, edit, paste, and now we have that there. I don't know how that got there, but our opacity is up to 10. Let's erase that. Now, I need to look at one of my other track maps. I kind of forgot. Reflex, height maps and stuff. One of my recent tracks, well, one of the tracks that I'm working on still is IMI2. You guys have probably seen the, you probably downloaded actually the beta. So wait for all this to load. So, sorry. Here, we'll be right back. Alright, and now that everything is done, we'll be looking at our RGB mask of one of my other tracks. So, what you want to do is go into here, take your paint bucket, make your background red. So there's three different, so there's red, green, and blue, and then black is the base. Now, I don't know why I just had to put that there. Okay, we go into layer 0, drag that all the way up, put that there. Now that looks better. Okay, go into layer 1. Oops. Cover that, because I don't know why that's there. Bring the base down to 0 again. Fill that, and then change your brush. Make your size a bit bigger. Okay. And then you'll be doing the soft brush, make the size bigger. About there. Flow and everything up. And just kind of outline your track. Take more time on this, please. has it just like a quick little junk crap. And then we'll make our whoops sandy. But first, add a new layer and then go over your track. Yes, please take more time on this. This is just for the sake of the video and time. Now add a new layer. Turn that one off. Now you see how that looks. Okay. Do blue. And our whoops will be sandy. Okay. And we'll save green for track marks and stuff. Now, these brushes, I'll put them in the description below. But we'll get our rut brush out and green. Now these are our ruts. Make them bright. Oops. Now our triples face is about there, and the landing is over here. And then we have our table here, and that there, and then our whoops. Okay, so pretty simple. Now we can delete that layer. Yes. Go into your channels and add an alpha, and then turn those on, turn that off, and go to File, Save As. You can name it whatever. It's got to be a PSD file. I'm just gonna do test. Wait. File, Save As, test mask map. And go into this one. Turn everything on. Make sure you do that. Then go into File, Save As, test height map. Now minimize that and open up our digital earthworks. We can put that one in the recycle bin. And we'll be right back once this loads. Now click cancel and Rainbow Studios 1024 base 10. There's two options, 2048 or 1024, like I said at the beginning. And okay, we'll let this load or render the map. Now this one will be fast because it's the smaller map. It's the map for Supercross sized tracks. Go into terrain, go into height map, click this little folder and go to desktop, go to test track, test height map. I usually do 50 and check max height, max white value height. And there we go. There's your height map. Go to RGB mask and do test mask map. Ugh, can't talk today. And go into objects to view your track. So Z and X is to rotate. So now you have your sand section with the ruts, and it goes all the way until we make our turn. And I feel, yeah, our jumps are missing. I think something is. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it might be because I have that. So file, save as, test height map, yes. Okay. Now add in your height map. I think the step is there. Oh, that's not even the track. I think our height map got our mask map got messed up. Who cares for now? At least we got this sort of done. So now you can see our table, our whoops, our step up, sort of, and then our triple. It's a pretty big triple. Then you got our berm, and then we have our ruts. Okay. Alright, so I will show you how to go into logs. You want to compiler track file, make a new folder, because you don't want all the files going all over. Do test, open it, test, and it's going to make a .track file. Save, and then go into beta test track. So this is going to extract it to your MX versus ATV reflex. Now we'll wait until that does its thing, and it should be done here in just a few seconds. Of course, it's gotta do its Steam grab. Oh, hold on. There we go. I need to plug my free ride. You will need the beta track files that I will be linking down in the description to get them. So open that up, begin event, and here is our track. So we have this step up here. That is pretty small. We can scale that up later. Next tutorial. Now see our triple's a little big. Unless we can hit that next lap. But our rut, our spine can be bigger. And then our table is pretty good. It's a nice table. Now our whoops. Yeah, our whoops can be fixed. But yeah, our triple needs to be shortened up. So we will quit that. I have mine in windowed, so I can just close it. Close that out. And next tutorial will be making softness maps, us fixing some of the jumps, and doing other things. So, this is Mr. 2 Gaming here, and I will be